It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook!
This episode is strongly considered to be one of the best episodes of the franchise, for it has garnered unbridled praise for its clever writing, is recognized as one of the spookiest plots of horror, and was awarded for having the greatest twist ending of all time. I thought it was overrated as hell. Oh yeah, I'm saying it. I'm going there. To Serve Man is the most overrated Twilight Zone episode ever. The episode is slow, the aliens are not scary, and I personally think the twist ending is the most predictable dark ending ever written.
Asshole!
We follow some military dude named Michael Chambers, ironically locked away in his prison chambers. And he tells us the story about how he got into this sticky situation. Already, this episode spoils the twist by giving away that our hero is locked up in a prison, so bad things are to be expected. Yet everyone says it was super radical and awesome for its unpredictable writing, which I say...
Bullshit!
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, space aliens discover our little blue planet called E-Earth and make first contact with Mikey and his crack science team. These mysterious, lurch-looking aliens claim to be a good, noble people who arrived on Earth so that they can help us puny humans advance our society to a higher power like them. They want to form an alliance with us where they will send their greatest minds over to our crib while we'd send some of our own people to their homeworld in Titanic-sized shiploads so their people can serve them. Yeah, big shock, they're totally evil and really want to harvest humanity for their McDonald's restaurants. This twist is so infamous that it has been mocked and parodied by practically everyone. The aliens are evil, and they eat people.
I can't wait to serve you.
Serve us? You mean serve us for the main course, as in eat us?
Let's dance!
What a twist!
And you know, despite being a highly talked about super twist, I really didn't think it was handled very well. The military take a book off of one of the alien scouts visiting the planet, and it literally spells out the title, To Serve Man. But the greatest scientists of our world have to take their sweet, slow time translating it to see if the aliens are being truthful. And I know that this title could only mean one of two things. Either the aliens plan to be servants for us Earthrealm folks, or they totally plan to kill and eat humanity because it's a cookbook. The fact that all the governments of the world have to take their time to decipher it and actually take the aliens at their word just makes it feel so stupid. It's like these people are asking to die, the way they let these aliens in on everything political and listen to every word coming out of their minds.
I mean, isn't it like the equivalent of saying, hey, here's a stabbing knife. I'm just gonna turn my back to the wall and hope that nobody plunges it in there anytime soon.
However, there were some elements that I did like in this episode. Over the course of a few time skips, the main cast talk about how there are so many aliens around now that they practically police the whole world. It felt creepily like an allegory for imperialism, since the aliens slowly move into the planet by the shiploads until they basically took over everything thanks to their lies. They won without having to raise a gun or fight. I kind of wish the plot was more about the slow invasion of an imperial species, rather than you're eating people. The twist is just so predictable that I wanted to scream, how did people not see it coming? There is, honest to Celestia, a few scenes where we see the aliens literally weighing people on giant scales to see how fat they are, smiling creepily upon seeing the big numbers, and gladly luring people of all kinds onto their spaceships to come back to their homeworld regardless. They seriously have this paper-thin excuse saying, oh, well, we're weighing you to see if our spaceships can support your size. That way we can travel faster if you weigh less.
Bullshit!
Yeah, they are literally weighing the humans boarding their ships like animals to see how fat they are, but idiots still thought this twist was a big surprise. What?
This is absurd.
I've seen greater twists in Grimm's fairy tales. The twist where humans are being eaten like cows to the slaughter was nothing new. It's been around since dark fantasy stories existed in book forms. This is not a great twist. In fact, I thought it was obvious, even without all the parodies and shoutouts to it. Like adult, Michael of course goes off to join the alien crews before the dang book translation is done, but his secretary gets there at the last minute and tells him the truth.
It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook!
But too late, he's one of the last humans abducted, and he and Rod Serling both give a preachy speech about how humanity is not above being a part of the food chain, and a Star Wars battle will commence. Whoa, you mean the sketchy aliens who've dodged all your questions, lied to you about everything, and were asking idiots to come in their big white vans with no idea where they'd be going were evil bastards?
No shit, Sherlock.
All in all, it was not a very riveting episode, especially since it relies way too much on the big twist. The story itself tries to make you question if the aliens are good guys or bad guys, but it's just so obvious that they're evil, and you can guess precisely what the book alludes to. I was more invested in the subtlety of the oncoming invasion rather than the eating people twist, which is just given away. Ultimately, I think To Serve Man is the most overrated episode of the series, and not worthy of being up there with the likes of A Game of Pool and Maple Street as 5-star classics. So, I grant this story a bronze skull. It had some interesting moments, but the reliance on a shocking twist that was too obvious just weakens it quite a lot. I don't recommend it. You might actually see better versions of this twist on Sweeney Todd, Soylent Green, and even The Walking Dead. This episode was once a juicy treat that has just grown sour over time. It would have been better if the aliens were sexy catwomen.
It's a It's a
The Twilight Zone.